Welcome. Whoa. It was a struggle, let me tell you that. Marathon training week. What week are we on? Oh, does anybody else get this? Like pre-run nerves? I don't want to talk about like my bowel movements every time I come on to talk about a run. Hello and welcome back to another one of my weekly vlogs. Another week of marathon training, week 8. I can't believe we're on week 8. It's also 3 months today until we run a marathon, hopefully. So we're on Monday. Today is a rest day because yesterday I ran the Chepstow Half Marathon, so it's a full rest day today. On the plan this week, we have got 2 10-mile runs. So I'll probably do those Wednesday and Friday, because on the weekend then I've got a hen do, my best friend's hen do. We're going to Porto, so I shall not be running around Porto. One of the places that we're going to, which I can say now because this will be out after we've been, we've got to get to the club for past, I don't know why I said that like that, for past midnight. So I will be on a lot of coffee and there will be absolutely no running. I don't think my body will be able to run. So yeah, that's what's on the plan this week. Gym probably tomorrow and Thursday as well. But yeah, feeling okay kind of post Chepstow Half Marathon. In case you didn't watch my last vlog, I did do like a little rundown of it, but to summarise, it was very wet, windy and hilly. It was basically 4 loops of the race course and then like a hill to come back up to where the spectator stands are. And I can definitely feel it at the top of my legs today, but it's fine. It's not... I know that my body is getting used to these runs because I used to, like the first couple of times I did a half marathon, I would feel it for days. I would kind of, the rest of the day I'd be wiped out, like just on the sofa. I would need a nap. But I don't get that at the minute because I think my body is just a bit more used to it, which is fun. And it's a very, privileged position to be in. So yeah, I really can't complain. And also a half marathon is one of the shorter runs of the marathon training. So I do always, every time I do a half marathon, I kind of think to myself, how on earth am I going to be doing this twice in one go? Like how? Welcome to Tuesday. I'm just making coffee. So cold. However, we have got 7 weeks-ish until spring. So that's not far. I think in my marathon training I've got about... it's either 12 or 13 weeks. I know yesterday it was 3 months to the day. But yeah, we've actually got about 7 weeks until the spring. So spring is kind of approaching if you look at it a certain way. I'm just so ready. Like I'm so ready for spring, honestly. I mean, who isn't? I was looking back at like videos of in the summer, and just everything is so much better in the summer. Like your skin, it's just. But then, do you know, if I lived like somewhere hot, that was hot all year round, I don't know if I would enjoy it. I think there's a part of me that does enjoy the winter, like elements of the winter, and or like autumn. I do like autumn, but yeah, I think winter's just a bit brutal. But yeah, just making a coffee. I woke up quite sore still this morning, so I'm gonna see how I feel throughout the day. Which will, well, I will probably still go to the gym, but it will just influence what I do at the gym. I might just do some stretching as opposed to like my strength training. bits because, yeah, as annoying as it is, and it means that I will miss a session if I don't go today because that's the only chance I'll get this week. I have got to be sensible and prioritise my body recovering. One session isn't going to make a huge amount of difference. So yeah, that's today's plan. I have actually decided, if you can hear me, I'm going to go to the gym because my muscles are still sore. So I'm going to talk max now, and then when I get home, I'm going to do some stretches, like actual proper stretches, and then have a nice hot bath, I think. Try and actually listen to my body and its need to rest. What are you doing? What is it? Oh, Maxie, I need to keep that on. What is it? What is it? What is it? Whoa, sorry. What is it? What is it? Yeah, switch. Okay, am I zoomed in? No. I was meant to get up early this morning to do my run and I didn't. So now here we are, trying to chase the last bit of daylight that we've got. What have I done to this? To go and run 10 miles. Oh, I don't know what I did to that. 10 miles post work. So yeah, see how this goes. I have felt really nervous about this run all day. Did I say I meant to? Yeah, the plan was getting up early this morning, getting out the door, but that didn't quite happen. So here we are instead at 4:15. Gonna go out, chase the last bit of daylight. But do you know what? I get to go out, so it's fine. It's absolutely fine. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I feel very nervous. I feel like I've got an iffy belly and I don't really know why, but I think it's from where I'm feeling nervous. I get like this with long runs sometimes. I don't really know why. I like big it up a lot. And I don't know why I don't learn from when I do the run in the evening as opposed to just getting it done at the start of the day and make the problem worse, because by the end of the day I'm like, I don't want to go, I'm scared. Like I've built it up so much when I know that I'm going to go and do this run and like half a mile into it I'll be fine. So she says. Oh, does anybody else get this, like pre-run nerves? I don't know what it is. Why do we get like this? I'm only going for a run. I'm not like, nothing bad is gonna happen. Touch wood. Like it's fine. Seven down, 3 to go. We did the 10 miles. It was a struggle, let me tell you that. I don't think there was any part of that run where I was like, yeah, I love this, apart from when I knew I had like half a mile to go and it was downhill. So yeah, just your reminder. I seem to have a pattern where my first like run of the week seems to be like a bit of a shambles. I don't know if it's the nerves and how much I build it up beforehand, or whether it's just pure coincidence. But yeah, we did it, and I will repeat to you again, follow the plan and not your mood. I didn't come up with that saying, somebody else did. I don't know who it was. Well, I first saw it on, I don't know why I'm shouting. I first saw it on social media, but I don't know who said it, but it wasn't me that said it. But I will offer you that, to follow the plan and not your mood. Do not let your mood dictate what run you are or aren't going to do. I think I've got like steam coming off me. This is disgusting. So I need to get home, have a shower, and be proud of myself for sticking out that run, even though I desperately wanted to stop literally after like the first or second mile. I was really trying to come up with like, what excuse can I use that my coach and my friend Zoe would accept, and I couldn't think of any. So probably that's another thing, have somebody that will hold you accountable and not let you come up with shitty, poor excuses. And that's my runner's high TED talk done. I feel like it was a bit of a chaotic clip that I filmed earlier, so I just wanted to come on really as my calm self and just reflect on that run. I as I said, really did not want to go and do it. There was just not one bit of me that was looking forward to it. And then, like, usually I kind of pick it up. My mood picks up during the run, but it just didn't happen. It was just one of those things. But as I said, like, afterwards, I felt so much better, and that outweighs the regret that I would have felt had I made an excuse not to go. So that's what I try and keep in my mind when I'm debating with myself on whether to do something that's going to cause like temporary discomfort, which 99% of the time is running. So, but yeah, I'm home now, obviously. I've had a shower. I've got another 10-mile steady run on the plan on Friday, and then that's it for my runs this week, because I've got Hendu on the weekend. My best friend's Hendu on the weekend, so it's just 2 10-milers. But yeah, it all counts, and the runs where you really, really, really don't want to go on them, they're the ones that matter the most, and I feel like they're the ones that you weirdly see the most progress with sometimes. So it's done, forget about it, done. Been and gone, like, done. Hello and welcome. Welcome to Thursday. I feel like we're on Friday, but we're not on Friday. I've got Friday off. Friday is tomorrow. I popped over to Barry this morning to help. It's basically to do a bit of filming. As part of my job, I wasn't just filming randomly. But oh my god, it was so lovely. It was like right by the sea, where we were filming. It was just beautiful. And yeah, do you know what's nice is being blinded by the sun. I haven't been blinded by the sun in such a long time. You know, like to the point where you're like having to squint because it's so bright. So yeah, that was lovely this morning. And then I just got home, carried on working, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I know that this vlog is going to be really short, but this week has just been a bit chaotic in getting like the final bits ready for the hen do, and running and life and everything in between, you know, everything combined. So I'm feeling quite tired this morning, whether that's from my run yesterday or I don't know, but I'm gonna get to bed earlier tonight and get up in enough time tomorrow so that I can go for a run. I have got tomorrow off, but because I broke the promise to myself yesterday on getting up early, I'm like, you're gonna get up early tomorrow and you're gonna go on the run, you're gonna eat your breakfast, let it digest, and you're gonna go on your run like you said you would. So that's what I'm gonna do in the morning, and then yeah, I'm starting to get really nervous for the hen do now, because I really wanted to have like the best time. Obviously it's a very nerve-wracking thing. I never quite understood when people say, you know, about like the hen do anxiety and stuff, but it's you just want them to have the best time at the end of the day. Like, you just want your friend to have the best time ever, and so I think naturally it's going to make you feel a bit like nervy, a bit anxious. So I'm looking forward to just getting on the plane, getting there and just having the best time. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Thursday. I just feel like it's been like bang, 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 bang this week. Just getting through the week. And yeah, I don't know where the time goes. I feel like I try to get things done and the time just like flies. Just flies. But this is life. Tomorrow is the last day of January, which is bonkers. Because it feels like January's gone really fast, but it also feels like we should be about 2 weeks into February by now, and we're not. So it's a bit of mixed emotions, but yeah, we'll get there. Then next week I have got a 16-mile run to look forward to, which will be my longest run by a mile. This is kind of the beauty of the training plan, is you don't go from, say, half marathon to 16 miles. You go from half marathon, technically 14 miles, but I missed the 14-mile run because I had the flu. And then you kind of scale it back, and then you go up again, then you scale it back. So it's like, it's just, before you know it, you've built up the miles. It's just, yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts what your body is capable of. But at the same time, I need to not think about those 16 miles next week, because that's next week's problem. That's future me's problem. I don't need to think about it right now. All I need to think about is my 10-mile run in the morning and having the best time on this hen do. I mean, I will have the best time, but making sure my friend has the best time on her hen do. So yeah. Marathon training week. What week are we on? 8. Run 2 of 2. 10 miles steady. We're getting it done. It's fine. We're getting it done. My phone, my camera is on very low battery, so I will check in probably after the run. Questions, life choices, again. It'll be fine. I'll feel so much better once it's done. Look at that sunshine. How stunning. Me, on the other hand, I don't know, I'm fogging up the camera. That's how steamy I am. I need to go and get a toilet roll. As in, I just need to go to the shop. I don't need toilet roll because I've been on a run. So I'll update when I'm not steamy. Okay. I'm not steamy anymore. That run went much better than the run that I left and prolonged all day long, which was the same distance and more or less the same route. I tried to cut out a hill, and I only replaced it with another hill, so I would say it was about the same effort. My Strava actually tells me that the elevation was higher, so, and I did it quicker. What was my time? I've really got to sort out the foods that I'm eating, because I don't want to talk about like my bowel movements every time I come on to talk about a run. But I just feel like, you set your second fastest time in the 10 mile, 10 minute 11 no 10 11 minute miling. Does that make sense? That's what, yeah. So that's not bad for more elevation gain. Anyway, what was I saying? The food. Yeah, I think it's always going to be a thing when you go on a run, like a long run, or anything. I think for some people they get it even before like long runs, but for me it's when I pass about 5 or 6 miles that I need to be wary of what I've eaten. Anyway, I said I didn't want to talk about my bowel movements, but I need to sort out my food, because that is my stressor at the minute, is like, am I going to need to stop? And I know that's what the training is for, but every time I need to stop, I just feel like I'm doing myself a bit of a disservice. And that's just me personally. That's not me saying that you're not allowed to stop or you're not allowed to walk on your run. Like, everyone's different. Just for me, I want to be able to like mimic what I want to do on race day as much as possible, minus the pace and like a variety of other things. But in terms of like nutrition, and I don't want to stop for the toilet and things like that. So when I have to, it's just frustrating. I feel like my post-run chats are very chaotic. It's just the runner's high. It's just the buzz. So yeah, that's what I need to sort, is the nutrition side of things, because I don't know, like, I don't know what I could cut out anymore, because I'm like, if I cut out any more food, I'm not gonna have any food to eat, which is really dramatic, but it's not true, but it is true. So, but yeah, this is what I signed up for at the end of the day. So, you know. Anyway, it is Friday. We are going on Shan's hen do this weekend, the Edwards hen do. So we're up bright and early tomorrow to leave for the airport at 3 a.m. And we're off to Porto, so I'm really, really excited about that. Yeah, it's been, I think we've been planning it for about 6 months. We started talking about it like last April, and the time has just flown by, but I'm so excited. So yeah, my plan today is just packing and sorting a few bits around the house. Because I will be on the hen do, I think I'll round up the vlog here, because I only had 2 runs this week as well because of the hen do. I think that's why I had the 2 10 miles anyway. Yeah, so to round up this week's vlog, we do our highs and our lows. As always, we start off with our lows. Lows was the run on Wednesday, because I hated every single minute of it. My feet just felt heavy, my legs felt heavy, it felt like I was kind of running through water. I just felt tired, I didn't want to be there, I didn't want to do it. Just wasn't good. But apart from that, no other lows.
no other lows. Highs, today's run. Definitely today's run, that felt really good. And I think just like getting excited for the hen do, because it's just been such a long time coming, and it's our chance to celebrate our friend Shan, and like, yeah, it's just very exciting. So I'm trying to think if there's anything. Have I skipped anything from the week? I don't think I have. The week has just gone really fast because every evening I've kind of been doing something, like either the run or like some kind of prep for the hen. So my week has just flown by. But yeah, I've got today off, which is nice, so I can kind of catch up on a couple of bits, get ready for the hen, and yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I think this vlog will probably have been a bit shorter than my other ones, so I do apologise. But I also didn't want to just fill it with like unnecessary content. So I hope you've enjoyed. And there is a man approaching with his trolley and looking into the car. Yeah, feel free to subscribe for more chaos. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And let me know in the comments what you're training for, what you want to train for, what you're not training for, what you're doing, what you're eating. Just let me know. And I'll see you next week.